In Australia, $1,200 a month won't even rent you a one-bedroom apartment in Brisbane. But in 7 Asian countries, that exact amount, $1,200, gets you a 3-bedroom villa with a pool, a full-time housekeeper, a private chef cooking your meals, and you'll still have money left over for daily massages. This isn't some scam or clickbait fantasy. It's documented, replicable, and Australians are in the best position to take advantage of it right now. I spent 3 months researching exactly where this works and which countries to avoid. If you want to retire abroad or escape the rental crisis, subscribe because this channel covers exactly this. But first, you need to understand why this works now and not 5 years ago. The window that won't stay open. 3 forces have converged to create this opportunity, and none of them are permanent. The Australian dollar rebounded 12% from its April 2025 low, climbing from 59 cents to 67 cents against the US dollar by December. Your money goes measurably further today than it did 6 months ago, and projections suggest it could hit 73 cents by late 2026. Meanwhile, Southeast Asian governments are now competing for your income through aggressive new visa programs. Thailand launched a 5-year Destination Thailand visa. Indonesia introduced the Remote Worker Visa. Malaysia created the DE Rantau Nomad Pass. These countries want you there, spending money in their economies. And here's the kicker. $1,200 Australian dollars now has the purchasing power of $5,000 to $6,000 in coastal California. The gap has widened, not narrowed. The question isn't whether this lifestyle exists. It's where it works best for people from Australia. The country that stretches every dollar furthest. Vietnam has ranked number 1 for expat affordability for 5 years running, and it's not even close. In Da Nang or Hoi An, a beachfront apartment with an ocean balcony runs $350 to $450 a month. A full-time housekeeper costs $130. A motorbike driver who doubles as your assistant runs $150. Add utilities at $50 to $70, food and entertainment at $200 to $300, and you're still under budget. The food alone will change how you think about money. A bowl of PHO costs $1.50. A banh mi sandwich is $1. Fresh spring rolls run $2. A full seafood feast with friends tops out at $15 to $20. You're eating better than you ever did in Australia for a fraction of the price. Surrounded by crystal clear water, uncrowded beaches, and French colonial architecture blending into modern cafes. But Vietnam's visa situation is more complex. The 90-day tourist visa limit means you'll need border runs or extensions, which are manageable but not seamless. If you want the easiest visa process with similar value, the next country solves that problem entirely. Where the lifestyle package comes together. Bali delivers the most complete lifestyle package of any destination on this list. In Ubud, Canggu, or Seminyak, a private villa with a pool and tropical garden runs $400 to $500 a month. A full-time maid handling your pool, garden, and cleaning 6 days a week costs $150. A personal cook costs $120. Add utilities and food, and you are right at $1,200. Here's what makes Bali different. A 90-minute Balinese massage costs $7 to $10. You could afford daily spa treatment and still stay under budget. That is not an exaggeration. That is math. Now, some people worry about whether paying $150 a month for domestic help is exploitative. It is not. That wage sits significantly above local averages. $120 to $150 is considered good income, and it creates genuine employment that locals actively seek. You are not taking advantage of anyone. You are participating in an economy with different cost structures. Bali also offers infrastructure. Vietnam cannot match established expat communities numbering in the thousands, co-working spaces, international restaurants, reliable healthcare access, and digital nomad infrastructure that has been refined over a decade. But Bali is the most expensive destination on this list and the most crowded with foreigners. If you want fewer tourists and even lower costs, the Philippines offers a compelling alternative most Australians overlook. The option hiding in plain sight. Okay, Vietnam and Bali you've heard of, but are there options that aren't overrun with influencers and that offer even better value? The answer is yes, and the next countries are where the real arbitrage opportunity lives. The Philippines offers the smoothest transition for Australians because English is an official language. No translator needed, no language barrier with your housekeeper or at the hospital. In Dumaguete or Siargao, villa rentals run $350 to $450. A full-time maid costs $140. A cook working 4 days a week costs $120. Your total monthly budget lands around $1,100. The Philippines also has established retirement visa pathways, the closest proximity to Australia for family visits, and strong internet infrastructure in major areas. But infrastructure outside Manila is less developed than Vietnam or Bali, and healthcare can be inconsistent in smaller cities. If you want emerging infrastructure plus rock-bottom costs, the next two countries are the region's best-kept secrets. The visa innovations, changing everything. Thailand and Malaysia deserve attention for what is happening with their visa programs right now. Thailand's destination. Thailand Visa offers 5-year stays for remote workers. This is unprecedented access for Australians. In Chiang Mai, you are looking at $900 to $1,200 a month total, with modern healthcare, reliable high-speed internet, a massive established expat community, and arguably the best street food scene in the world. Malaysia's DE Rantau Nomad Pass specifically targets digital professionals. In Penang or Kuala Lumpur, monthly costs run $800 to $1,100. English is widely spoken, infrastructure is modern, and the multicultural food scene rivals anywhere in Asia. Both countries cost slightly more than Vietnam or the Philippines because you are paying for convenience and infrastructure that make daily life genuinely easier. If you want the absolute rock-bottom costs and you are willing to venture slightly outside traditional Southeast Asia, the final two countries will shock you. The frontier, where your dollar goes furthest. Georgia, the country, not the US state, offers something no other destination can match. Australians get visa-free entry for 1 full year. No applications, no fees, no renewals for 365 days. In Tbilisi or Batumi, villa rentals run from $300 to $400. A housekeeper 4 days a week costs $110. A cook 3 days a week costs $120. Your total monthly budget lands well under $1,000. The trade-offs are real. Georgia is geographically distant from Australia, culturally unfamiliar, has limited English outside Tbilisi, and winters are genuinely cold. This is not for everyone. Cambodia represents the true budget frontier, with costs even lower than Vietnam and a simpler visa regime. Monthly budgets in Phnom Penh or Siem Reap can drop below $800, but you are dealing with infrastructure gaps, healthcare limitations, and significant distance from Australia. Both countries are frontier options for the adventurous, but here is what nobody tells you about this lifestyle. The $1,200 figure is real and documented, but it is not the complete picture. Most expats maintain travel health insurance, and serious medical issues require flights to Bangkok or Singapore. That is an expense you need to plan for. Family distance hits harder than people expect. Flights home cost $800 to $1,500 return. Family emergencies require 15 to 30-hour travel times. Aging parents, grandchildren, weddings. You will miss things. That is a trade-off you need to make peace with before you go. There are hidden costs too. Setup expenses like deposits, furniture, and visa fees. Expect return flights to Australia once or twice a year, and comprehensive travel insurance running $100 to $200 per month. Factor these in before you make decisions. The profile that makes this work. This lifestyle works best for retirees on fixed income who are seeking quality of life improvement over Australian survival mode. It works for remote workers building savings through geographic arbitrage, earning Western wages while spending local prices. It works for semi-retired Australians who can work part-time remotely while enjoying lower costs. And it works for people without young children or major family obligations requiring constant proximity. The timing matters. The Australian dollar is projected to strengthen further in 2026. Visa programs are expanding now, but may tighten. Popular destinations get more expensive each year as more Westerners discover them. The arbitrage window is real, but it will not last forever. Which of these 7 countries would you choose? Drop it in the comments and subscribe for deep dives into visa requirements and country-specific guides.